Elon Musk pairs up with Vivek Ramaswamy against the US government. As they reveal, the country is getting worse every day, and a lot of things are happening that people are not aware of. With that, Musk and Vivek just announced about horrible things that US government committed. But more importantly, Musk came out and publicly declared his support for Vivek and praised him. This is a crazy story development, so let's explain how Elon Musk pairs up with Vivek Ramaswamy against the US government. So during the Republican debates, Vivek launched scathing attacks against the Biden administration in the Republican debate, criticizing its leadership and specific policies. He painted a picture of a government that is failing the American people, highlighting its more fascist tendencies. He accused the administration of using excessive control and suppression. According to Vivek, for too long, scammers, criminals, and terrorists have been exploiting people. It's crucial that our regulations evolve to address the challenges of today. The situation at FTX, where SBF operated, demonstrates the inadequacy of the current regulatory framework.
Look, fraudsters, criminals, and terrorists have been defrauding people for a long time. Our regulations need to catch up with the current moment. The fact that SBF was able to do what he did at FTX shows that whatever they have as the current framework isn't working.
As Vivek said, it's quite disappointing that Gary Gensler, leading the SEC, couldn't definitively state before Congress whether Ethereum is a regulated security. This highlights the excessive overreach of the administrative state. Ramaswamy said that there's an often overlooked fact in American politics. The individuals we elect to govern aren't the ones truly in control. Instead, bureaucrats in various agencies are creating rules without congressional authorization.
Here's the dirty little secret in American politics today. The people who we elect to run the government are not the ones who are even actually running the government.
But according to Vivek, the good news is that a US president can remedy this, and this is exactly what he will do if he wins elections. As a president, the first move he will make is to drastically cut the number of federal bureaucrats by 75% within the first year, close unnecessary government agencies, and annul any regulation not in line with the Supreme Court's ruling in West Virginia versus EPA. Vivek also dismissed the administration's focus on tackling climate change as a fabricated issue. Vivek prioritizes domestic concerns and national security, while expressing skepticism towards international engagement and progressive social policies. So, Musk paired up with Vivek and also condemned the US government for its response to current problems. Musk has criticized various government policies, arguing that they stifle innovation and individual freedom. He has specifically targeted regulations concerning electric vehicles, cryptocurrency, and online speech. Musk has also criticized the government's lack of transparency in decision-making and its resistance to public scrutiny. He believes that this lack of accountability fosters corruption and abuse of power. Musk has accused the Securities and Exchange Commission of conducting a harassment campaign against him, claiming that this is a response to his criticism of the government. He alleges that the SEC's investigations are an attempt to silence him due to his frequent criticisms of the government, often from a conservative viewpoint. Additionally, Musk has accused the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, under the current US government of engaging in a campaign of harassment and intimidation. This accusation came after Twitter, owned by Musk's company X Corp, was subjected to what the company described as biased and heavy-handed treatment by the FTC following Musk's acquisition of Twitter. The allegations involve the FTC pressuring an outside auditor and attempting to negatively portray Twitter's data protection practices. It's interesting to point out that Musk has expressed support for Ramaswamy, endorsing him as a very promising candidate on his social media platform. This endorsement came after Ramaswamy's appearance on Tucker Carlson's online show, where he was highlighted as the youngest Republican presidential candidate and someone worth listening to. But it's not the first time Elon Musk pairs up with Vivek against the US government. For example, both individuals express critiques of the administrative state, referring to the vast network of federal agencies that implement and enforce laws. They believe it has become overly bureaucratic, inefficient, and unaccountable to the public. Musk has also called for transparency in the administrative state and criticized its overreach. Ramaswamy wants to take out the 75% of dead weight cost within the administrative state, citing Musk's actions at Twitter as an example. Both propose releasing government files, similar to Musk's Twitter files, to expose potential abuses and hidden agendas within the government. Also, they both see a need for fresh perspectives outside of traditional government circles. Ramaswamy has expressed his desire for advisors with a blank, fresh impression who haven't been ingrained within the existing system. And that's it for today. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.